We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. No work is insignificant. Hatred paralyzes life, love releases it. Hatred confuses life, love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life, love illuminates it. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. One day we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of convenience and comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. The day we see the truth and cease to speak is the day we begin to die. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war. There is no gain without struggle. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. No one really knows what they are alive until they know what they die for. A right delayed is a right denied. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. Never forget that everything Hitler did in Germany was legal. Love is the greatest force in the universe. It is the heartbeat of the moral cosmos. He who loves is a participant in the being of God. The nonviolent resistor not only refuses to shoot his opponent, but he also refuses to hate him. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a permanent attitude. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. You know, a lot of people don't love themselves. And they go through life with deep and haunting emotional conflicts. So the length of life means that you must love yourself. And you know what loving yourself also means? It means that you've got to accept yourself. The time is always right to do what is right. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And so we must straighten our backs and work for our freedom. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. What is wrong in the world today is that the nations of the world are engaged in a bitter, colossal contest for supremacy. Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace. A soul generated by love. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. I am convinced that men hate each other because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other, and they don't know each other because they don't communicate with each other, and they don't communicate with each other because they are separated from each other. It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love peace and sacrifice for it. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. We must walk on in the days ahead with an audacious faith in the future. Occasionally in life one develops a conviction so precious and meaningful that he will stand on it till the end. I know that love is ultimately the only answer to mankind's problems. Hate is too great a burden to bear. I have decided to love. Ultimately, a genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. The beauty of genuine brotherhood and peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. We must use time creatively, in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. The question is not if we will be extremists, but what kind of extremists we will be. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share for more motivational quotes of famous personalities.